Now for the running of the West Speed Platinum Handicap. This is race number 3. The favourite blowing in the market. They're racing. Murray the Bulldog, the first to leave. Beat the Bella, jumped out well. So did Rayani, who was quickly away for Brown. Blue Horse goes forward. And then wide on the track is, as they'd settled down, Black Ducati. So 4 deep in the run down the back early on. Blue Horse is going to go up and head them off now. 1,300 to travel and races to the front. Black Ducati strides over quickly. Gets up now into the breeze and back on the inside. Murray the Bulldog with Rayani 4th. Beat the Bella, easing back on the inside of Stairway to the Moon. Master Pearl, Champagne Gal, and 2 lengths astern. Fair Glory as they head by the 1,000 metres. The leader is Blue Horse by more than a length. The favourite Black Ducati running second. Over on the inside in the box seat behind them, Murray the Bulldog. Rayani joined around the outside by Stairway to the Moon, starting to pull its way forward for McNaught at the 800, and onto its back immediately is Master Pearl. Back on the inside, Beat the Bell. Champagne Gal is in the centre, and nearly 3 lengths behind them, Fair Glory, but it's Blue Horse who headed for the 600 along the side of the course. Blue Horse out by a length over Black Ducati. Murray the Bulldog down on the inside in a pocket coming to the home bend. Over on the outside of those, Stairway to the Moon. Right behind them, Rayani. Master Pearl's going to be off the track with its run. Followed further back by Beat the Bell. Blue Horse, Black Ducati joining it quickly when they go past the 300. Parnham lets the favourite down, hits the front now. Black Ducati from Blue Horse with Master Pearl 2 lengths behind them. He's starting to wind up as well, Master Pearl. Black Ducati's the leader. Here comes Master Pearl, gobbling him up. Master Pearl went to Black Ducati. They split it, give it to Master Pearl, a bob of the heads. Master Pearl on the line from Black Ducati, and third home is Blue Horse. Behind them, Champagne Gal. Fair Glory made up many lengths late. Stairway to the Moon in behind those, and they were followed further back behind them by Beat the Bell, Rayani, and also Murray the Bulldog. Took the length of the straight for Master Pearl, but he eventually cut Black Ducati down. And in the absolute last bound, it was the big gelding Master Pearl that poked his head in front of Black Ducati, which had crossed over, breezed in running, hit the front, only to be swamped by Master Pearl in the final stages of the race. Number 7, Master Pearl by Blackfriars out of Miss Tahitian, trained by Stephanie Bakranich, and ridden to victory by Troy Turner for Livio and Renato Divittini Racing, posting its 3rd win in 17 runs over Black Ducati by Blackfriars out of Miss Ducati, trained by Michael Lane and handled by Chris Parnham. And 3rd placing will go the way of Blue Horse, which had led for most of the way by War Chant from Ash, trained by Ash Maley and ridden by Shooter McGruddy. The numbers still to be confirmed after the running of race number 3. Master Pearl, confident hands and heels late in the race from Troy Turner. Parnham equally so on Black Ducati when he went past Blue Horse. Was able to kick about 3/4 to a length clear. But this big son of Blackfriars winding up, head full of steam, and has pinched it on the post. 7-5-8, number 10, weighs in 4th, Champagne Gal. Winning margin, a long head, 3/4 between 2nd and 3rd. The time is to be confirmed. And it has run at the finish around $8, $9.50 into $7.50 eighths, with Black Ducati blowing out from 170, 230, 220 officially. Blue Horse 15, 16s into 12s. Race 4, the Tab Touch, Better Your Bet handicap over the 1600, the next at 159. No alterations there as we go back to Brittany Taylor, who's in the yard following this last bound victory of Master Pearl. Britt.
Certainly was. Well timed there by Troy Turner. I have Steph Bakranich with me now. And Steph, only a small team that you prepared, but gee, they're flying along at the moment. How many are in your care at the moment?
I've got 12 horses, about 7 are babies, and there's 5 up racing.
Gee, it's a nice little strike rate that you're getting then if you've only got 5 racing around at the moment, and we seem to be talking to you a lot at the moment. How did you assess this performance today?
I think he ran a great race. It was good. Troy was up on the speed a little bit more today, so he wasn't as far back. Troy rides him good. He knows him well. Yeah.
He's a massive horse. Is he hard to train in terms of just keeping that work up to him, because he's a big, solid horse?
He actually isn't difficult to train. He doesn't carry a lot of weight. He eats well, but he stays quite trim, and I just tick him over. I work him every day, but only really just slow. I just put miles into him, not fast gallop work.
In running, were you pleased to see Troy be able to find that spot of cover behind Jade?
Yes, he was in a great spot. When the line was getting closer, I was thinking, oh, hurry up. Yes.
And he got there just in the nick of time. Well done on the victory.
He did, thank you. Thanks.
Steph Backridge there as Troy Turner brings Master Pearl in, and it was a really well-timed ride there, but we saw the big drift there, Mark, on the favourite in Black Ducati, and unfortunately for those punters who did back the favourite, just wasn't able to hold on when he did hit the front.
Yeah, there's no way to lose your money than to see a horse canter up in the straight and then lose it in that final strides. I think Black Ducati will win more races, though. I think it should travel really well into that contest.
And Blue Horse there back in third as well, a horse that numerically was a little bit disappointing last start, but looked to be travelling very nicely all throughout running.
Yeah, certainly was. And look, here comes Troy Turner, and it's time for you to catch up with him.
He'll just need to weigh in here, and then we will be able to get a word from Troy, who has been aboard this horse for all of his campaign, so knows him really well. Troy, were you pleased to be able to find the back of Jade and just get that little bit of cover coming into the corner?
Yeah, he probably had a good run for him. Steph's had this race picked out a few weeks ago, and it just looked like a nice race for him, and he's come up well, and Steph's just done a good job with him to get him where he is, and hopefully he can continue his run.
He's a very big horse. Is he a good horse when he can get out into a bit of open space?
Yeah, look, he always needs a little bit of room. He can go a bit further too, so we'll see what Steph wants to do, but another option, he can go a bit further, so something up his sleeve. When
you pulled him out at the top of the straight, did you feel like you were going to be able to run over the top of that leader?
Yeah, it probably took about 2 strides to really get in the top gear, and then I felt I had him covered.
Well done on the win.
Thanks a lot.
Troy Turner and Steph Backridge combining there with Master Pearl defeating the favourite, taking out race number 3.